the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Has the handoff. Goes out there, stiff arm. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out. He's in the clear. He's at the 50. Now the 40, at the 20. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They now have the lead in the semifinal game.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. And the UCLA offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Grab down the middle. It's Cruz. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. The receiver makes the grab. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back has it on the screen now. He can't stop him. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for an
touchdown, UCLA, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Shotgun handoff here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Gets out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick 6 going the other way.
An empty backfield on second and short. That's a designed quarterback keeper. Good enough for first down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return. What the pick sets up his offense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The ball is caught. Oh, the spin move. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his back. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll try the ground game here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which to hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Ball handed off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, UCLA.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Quarterback checks the defensive look. Makes some adjustments. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bruins. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. They drop him for a loss, but hold on. There are penalty markers on the field. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. A draw to the back. He breaks loose at the 40. He's stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? But, man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. A short completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
They'll kick it away here. Fielded at the 25. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. A beautiful balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
A first down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Touchdown, UCLA. There was no catching him that time.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably think of...
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
The Hawkeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to throw it again. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made in space. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, and now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Iowa. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
The screen pass was set up perfectly, but the defense makes a heck of a play to knock that ball away. I thought they might come up with a pick. In fact, the offense should be relieved it wasn't an interception because the only thing in front of him was an empty field.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the 2nd interception of this defense today.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Turner one down. Sets up the next drive. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Crosses the 10-yard line. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a man. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down after that completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important, but sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Hawkeyes lining up here on 1st and 10.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
It's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Hawkeyes! This college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? They'll run it here. Finding some room at the 25. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks right and lets it fly. And it's incomplete. They try a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Will kick it away to get us going in the second half. thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Movement here from the tight end. They'll toss it to the right side. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Iowa. And they jump on top here in the second half. Oh, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's running out of time here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Bruins.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion sets up a second down play. Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Takes this down to the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Hawkeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. They did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here comes a handoff. Has the first down and more. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the mark.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a toss to the left side. He breaks free. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap. He turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure, moving right. He's looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Hawkeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Throw to the running back in the flat. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Down, the offense will go for it. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Heading to the 4th quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The field goal is good. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Running through the tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game turning. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47. The Bruins pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. They'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And now the running back's got it again. Breaks an open space. Touchdown, UCLA. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quickly. First down. They'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's caught. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Wow, how about that, Chris? Nothing open downfield. He gets underneath to his running back, picks up some positive yards, but it's got to remember, they got to go quick.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Time running down. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Quick throw to the left side. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Looking to pass here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Playoff leads coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, UCLA.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Here's the handoff. He'll be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.